Monty, guys. Happy Sunday. It's your girl Jackie, aka Fabulous Jackie. Hope all is well. It's Sunday. It's the day we go congregate. We give thanks to God every day, but today is the day we congregate with others to learn a thing or two about the scripture that we do not know. Yeah. I think that's what church is all about. It's not, we don't go to church because it's what we need to do, but we go to church because we need to learn some certain things in the Bible, and congregate with others. It's always good to congregate with people. Yeah. That's my take on why I go to church. I mean, ever since I was year high, I always went to church. It was never open for discussion. If I get up in the morning and say, oh, I don't feel like going to church, my mom would take one look at me and say, you better. Whether it was church, whether it was Sunday school. Oh, I'm using True Match L'Oreal Paris for my foundation. Yeah, you can get that at Walmart. True Match L'Oreal Paris is what we're using. And I'm using this little brush to dab myself. I am going to rush through this, guys. I really am. Because in a hurry. Oh, God, look at that. Look at that. Raccoon eyes. So I'm going to put some concealer on real quick. We're still going to do L'Oreal Paris True Match Concealer. Yeah. I kind of put a little right there because these are all my little dark areas. Hey, so how is everybody doing this fine Sunday? It's a beautiful Sunday in the neck of my wood. The sun is shining. Last night before I went to bed, I thought I knew exactly what I was going to put on. But, when you get up in the morning, what am I doing? When you get up in the morning, the weather people confuses you and tell you one thing. I'm like, hey, I don't think I can wear that. I'm going to burn up. I mean, fall is here, so I'm thinking, look at me, I'm all glowy. Fall is here, so I'm thinking, I want to glow up. So my next item is going to be Le Mercerie dark tint. Dark tints. Where is my dark punchy brush? So yeah, guys, I'm sure some of you are like really tired of where's the other brush? Some of you, I'm gonna use a darker one. Some of you are really tired of my get ready with me routine, but it's what I do every Sunday. So, it is what it is. It's part of my Sunday routine. Or we could say Sunday vlog. I kind of punch it on here and then, reduce that big old forehead we got going. We're proud of our forehead either way, but we still gotta reduce it so the sun does not reflect. So, braids in the way. So the sun doesn't reflect on there. And we're like, what? Do you have a shiny forehead? Because I am bright. That's why I'm smart. So that's what we do here. So yeah, rush. Rushy. That's what I'm doing. I'm using 2 mirrors just in case. Put it around my neck area so it can match. We just need to match. All right, so I don't know if you guys, if some of you still have your wisdom tooth. I still have my wisdom tooth at this age of mine, but for some reason lately, I woke up this morning and that wisdom tooth is just annoying. I can't wait tomorrow to go see the dentist. It's like, why do you start? Somebody's probably gonna say, why do you still have your wisdom tooth, Jackie? Because it just never bothered me. I know my dentist used to tell me, you might need to take it out because it serves no purpose. I'm like, I ain't taking nothing that doesn't bother me. You know, that's how they start taking out stuff off your mouth before you know it, you're toothless. I was like, hell to the no. I'm trying to put another concealer because I kind of, and my hands are greasy. Come on. All right, hold on. Yeah, so, hey, good gracious. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, I hope you don't see my behind over there. I hope you, well, you've seen me in swimsuit, so we're doing the To Eat concealer by Do It All, just to highlight that little darkness still going on. Yeah, what was I even saying? I forgot my train of thought. Yeah, I was talking about the fact that, you know, I woke up and my wisdom tooth is like, it's time for me to get out. Every time I go visit the dentist, he'll be like, this wisdom tooth you got back here really doesn't serve any purpose. Should I take it out? I'm like, why? It's not bugging me. But it's bugging me now. So it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye to wisdom tooth. Tomorrow. All right. I'm rushing, people. Rushing eyebrow. Before I do anything else, let me not scare you guys. Let me do my eyebrows because I feel like, let me enhance it. Look at that little bit I got right there. No. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm like, why am I taking out something that is not bugging me? But I'm sure when I go visit him tomorrow, he'll be like, I told you. Yeah, because of that, it's like, whew, it's bugging me that I cannot really chew back there. And all night long, I had to wake up and take some painkillers, take some Tylenol, because I was in pain. I was like, hush. Let's brush it. Oh, our eyebrow pencil is by LA Color. And here's the little brush. We are going to brush it. I need to be going. I need to go. See, what are you doing over there? My dog is in my room. He's just like looking at me like, oh, it's that time again. She's about to leave me. Made a mess. So let's fix it with the Q-tip. Yeah. So, powder. Where is my powder? Where's the powder? Where is my powder? Where is the powder? Oh, here we go. So we're gonna do pressed powder, True Match by L'Oreal Paris. I don't know why these days it's not catching when I do my video. I don't know what is happening with my cheat YouTube shorts. Bronze powder by Lo Missouri. Give me some sun kiss. Look like I was kissed by the sun. Like I've been kissed by the sun. Alright, so that's that. Fenty Beauty Water Brat blush. Just do a little right here. I can actually use to put some around my eye area. So that's Fenty Beauty blush. Fenty Beauty highlighter. What a brat. Who doesn't love Rihanna? Put your hands up. We all love that girl. Yeah. We love Rihanna. We love everything Rihanna does. Okay. Miss Jackie, get it together and get up out of here. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit of blush boutique under my eyes so it's not so, you know, still dark. Still dark. You know, when you cleanse yourself with moringa, when you drink moringa tea, it kind of takes away all the toxins. I'm sure if some of you look at my old videos, you will see that Jackie wasn't as bright as she is now. Jackie is bright because she drinks moringa tea every night. Before I go to bed, I drink moringa organic tea. Sometimes soursop, but I kind of mix it. So it takes away the toxins on my body and brings my bright looking glow complexion. Because I was looking at my other video one day and I showed my husband, I said, well, and because I was darker skinned, you really could not see those dark circles. If they were there, I don't know, but I think these dark circles originated from lack of sleep. But yeah, but when I started drinking moringa tea, everybody kept saying, oh my God, you look bright. I'm like, it's just the tea. So I had to, let my sisters know it's the tea. So now everybody drinks moringa tea. So now I have to ship the soursop leaves, the tea, to my three sisters in London because they cannot find it there. They had somebody from Cameroon, from Africa, brought them the fruit, but he did not bring the leaves. So now I gotta go to the African store and get those leaves because, child, soursop is good for your immune system. You know, if there's something hiding, cancer-wise, soursop will flush it out. I'm not a doctor, people, so don't come for me, but it is what it is. How you think those people in Africa, live to be, they didn't take European medicine. They live to be 100. I just wish, my daughter could listen to me because she never did. She'd be like, oh, Mom, I'm not taking that. But it is. But, my son listens. He takes, because all those things would have been done. But she was one girl who would say, nope, not doing it. If the doctor don't say it, because you're not a doctor, Mom. I'm like, yes, I'm not a doctor, but I'm your mother. I know these things when I was growing up. My mom was such a Christian, so she didn't quite believe in traditional medicine like I do. We grew up and we learned. They used to think that European medicine was everything, but what they didn't seem to understand is those medicines that the Europeans used to make tablets came from African plants or tropical plants. Yeah, tropical plants. And if you know the right plants, oh, I did my eye pencil every colors. I don't know what I'm doing, people. But okay, I think we're done with the makeup. I think so. If I'm looking crazy, keep it to yourself. Just keep it to yourself. Just know Jackie is trying over here. Oh, this is the La Masseria Eye Shimmer eyeshadow. Let me just put a little bit here. Yeah, so I was saying to say that, it's good sometimes to try stuff. And I had to tell people, I'm like, listen, I drink moringa tea. Yes, my complexion is going to come shine bright. That's what that is. It's not me. I'm not the only cream that goes on this body is Gold Bond Crepe Corrector. Or my shea butter, which I have to get from the African store from Ghana. That shea butter is really good. So, yeah. Anywho, let's line our lips with this bee pores. First we stain it, then we line it. I don't know why it says stain, because nothing is coming out of there. I think I'm late. It said it's a lip stain and a lip liner all mixed in one bag. I cannot tell. I will use my own lip stain, this right here. And then I need to go put, I don't even know what I'm wearing. Last night I thought I was wearing something. But the weather says hell to the no, to the na 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 na. Oh. What? Yeah, the weather says no, you ain't doing no such thing. Okay. Lip tint. It's burgundy. It's fall. Women of Milan wear a lot of burgundy in the fall. Makeup, everything, you know. It doesn't have to be only women of Milan. It could be women of America. In fashion. Oh, look at me. All right, so. I'm sure my son is like, what the hell is she doing? Setting spray. Makeup setting spray by, and this is just a stay put, is with hyaluronic acid. Complete. Okay. This is where my glow comes from. You guys remember I had told you guys about Dollar Tree having all this stuff? They took it away because people just stole it all. All right, makeup is done. I need to go find what I want to put on. First, I'll show you what I thought. Let's close that bathroom. Let's close that toilet area. What I thought I was going to wear. Let's come here so you don't see me. I have my onesie. So this is what I thought I was going to wear. These pants. Your girl was going to wear pants to church. Something I don't never do. But I don't know what came over me. Said, oh, pants it is. But I think I will wear this Abercrombie and Fitch dress. Come on, don't see me. See me now. Okay. I think, oh, I just hit myself in the mouth. I think I will wear this Abercrombie and Fitch dress and then wear this jacket. Because I want to wear my peel box hat. I really look like a churchy lady then. So this is still new with tags, so let's cut all this off and then we'll come back. All right, so we have the dress on. We have the Abercrombie and Fitch dress on. I don't know how it's going to look with the jacket, but we can figure it out. This is me just thinking one day this morning. So this little embroidery jacket has some yellow to it. So I feel like because it has the yellow, I can wear it, you know, I think. If not, we're gonna have to change real quick, real fast. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hey. I'm gonna look like a church lady for sure. So, but the reason for this is because I want to carry this Louis Vuitton triangle bag. So I want to put on this pill box. I'm really gonna look very churchy. I'm gonna wear my combat Louis Vuitton that I've been neglecting. It's all dusty. Haven't worn it for years. So it's monogram. So I feel like that's what I should do. And then we're gonna find some jewelry. Should I do jewelry first before? Yeah, let's do jewelry first because if you know, you know. Actually, I was gonna go into my other closet, but I do have some jewelry here. You guys saw this yesterday, but I feel like I wanna wear it again because, or should I just wear a cuff? Should I wear a cuff? But I kind of feel like this matches with this embroidery. I'm so sick of cuffs. It's like, and then we are going to do a whole bunch of, we're going to do a whole bunch of clicks. I mean, you know, not clicks, little bangles. What time is it? Oosh, 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 oosh. It's time to go. Okay, I'll put shoes on and then we'll come back. Okay, guys, I have my pill box hat on. I'm looking mighty churchy. Like, what? I'll be like first lady. So, this is what I was going for. Like, it was the boots, Abercrombie and Fitch dress, my vintage epi leather triangle Louis Vuitton. I think I need a scarf, or do I? Would that be too much if I, but it's church. My neck is too bare. I might be cold, so I will pull out a Louis Vuitton scarf and I'll pull out my glasses as it's time to get up out of here. Oh, guess what I haven't had? I have to go to the room and get cologne out of there. Louis Vuitton glasses. Yeah, looking cute. Oh, I did change those noisy bangles. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wear a cuff because those bangles were too noisy for more. But anyway, oh my God, I'm looking like my mother. But you know, fashion goes around. Who knew that church lady hat was gonna be in style? It's called the what? The pill box. Okay, these glasses need to stay put. All right, let's go get cologne and let's be out of here. Well, I figured might as well get my scarf now so I don't have to come back in this room. This hair is going to be a pain, but we are going to make it work. I tied it back there and then I'll have Remy pull the rest of it from the back. And yeah, it's time for cologne and a couple of rings and we're out of here. Got my glasses. Hey. See you guys. So I went and I grabbed Dolce & Gabbana Queen, the Q. It's like, you ain't got time to be digging. I got a couple of rings and oh, I need one more ring, I think. And we'll be out of here. And spray. Save the queen. No, this is just not that. Hey, What did I drop? My earrings came out. I'm so glad they did it here. Wire. Alright, let's find another backing. Alright guys, we are on our way with my pillbox hat, looking like a church lady, looking like a first lady. Yes, I'm sure I'm gonna get so many looks today. They'll be like, what the hell's name does she have on her head? She went back in time. Yeah, fashion rotates, people. But anyway, ooh, nobody on the streets but us. Okay, so I'll see you guys later. But my video does not reflect that. Okay, there goes Mr. Remy. It's nice out here, beautiful. Pastor is preaching, and then we're not gonna be able to find a place to sit all the way in the front, and everybody be looking at you like, here comes the latecomers. But we're never late for the kingdom of God. We're never gonna be late for the kingdom of God. Oh, cool. Okay.
Door number 1 and door number 2. Door number 1 is the easy way. That's the one I'd suggest you take. You see, door number 1, it means that you let the people go, and I don't bring plagues on you. I don't kill your firstborn. I don't destroy your entire army in the midst of the Red Sea. In fact, I don't pour out my wrath on Egypt at this time. That's door number 1. But if you don't want to do the easy way, there is a harder way. There's door number 2. And if you want to do door number 2, here's what's going to happen. There are going to be 10 plagues that come on Egypt. They're going to utterly destroy your country. Your firstborn is going to die. Your whole army swallowed up in the Red Sea. The wrath of God poured out on your nation. But Pharaoh, it's your choice. You can harden Pharaoh's heart. How did he harden his heart? And we're going to see in every instance, it's that he relented, he showed mercy. Every time the Lord is merciful to Pharaoh, his heart becomes harder and harder and harder. See, Pharaoh has a choice here. He can choose to follow. He could choose to say yes. But the key is he doesn't know the Lord. And when he looks at it, he sees short-term benefit. See, if I keep the Israelites here, I have all this free labor. And you know,
yeah, it's comfortable. Oh, thank you. Church is over, people. Church is over. So guys, church is over. And we are about to go get coffee. Church was good. So I'll see you guys later. Peace. Alright guys, we are heading to Starbucks, but we're not going to our usual Starbucks. We're going to another one that's very close by, but they don't have a drive-through. But they're very self-sufficient. So we're gonna go there. I was gonna go to the one on the boulevard, but that's just a little bit out of the way. There's so many Starbucks here. Like maybe there's another one up the street we just passed. You know, 40th. Going that way where there's Vons. We could have gone to that one too. Or the one on K Street. But yeah, we're going to this one next. This is close to the shopping center where there's a Goodwill, but I'm not going to Goodwill. We're just going to get coffee. All this attire is now walking into a thrift store. not happening. So yeah, we're gonna go out there. We'll probably sit there and have coffee. It depends on the atmosphere, you know. So here we go. See you guys. Alright guys, that Starbucks is closed. I think it was too close to the one, you know, where we usually go to. So because of that, they were not getting enough traffic, so they closed it down. So now we'll go to another one. Or we could just go back to the one by the house. It's, you know, I don't feel like driving around. I'm just gonna go by and they're just gonna take this, look at this face and say, yeah, we'll go by. Yeah, you wanna go to the one by the house? Yeah, or you wanna go to the other one up the street?
Whichever's fine.
All right, guys. I'll see you. When you see us, we'll be in the Starbucks. We don't know which one. So, peace. So, we're heading to another Starbucks because the Starbucks our Starbucks, the line was super long. I think only because the other smaller Starbucks had closed down. So, this is a little bit, it's still not so far from my house, but far enough. So that's where we're going. See you guys when we get there.
Hi there, we're gonna get started for you.
So let me get a grande pumpkin spice latte hot with no
Got it. What else can we get for you?
with no whipped cream, no whip,
Okay.
and grande
Cookie crumble frappuccino.
cookie crumble frappuccino,
Okay.
and hot decaf americano tall
Okay.
with 2 Splenda and half and half.
Got it. Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
All right, Jackie, it's gonna be $16.85. Thank you.
Thank you. I didn't get you none here.
Oh, that's fine. Maybe we can still get it up there.
No, I'm not getting none here.
Oh.
We buy you some.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Alrighty. So we are at a different Starbucks. I've got to tell you guys that. Oh, did I? Yes. They seem nice and pleasant over here. They didn't say, what was that? That's like, ugh, I guess under my skin. So this is still close to the house, just a different turn. Okay? So I'll see you guys. Civilization.
I got 65. Alright. Use that beverage.
And it's yours. Diabetes in a cup. That's what we're gonna call that.
It's like a receipt.
No.
Now we're just wait on that Americano
And pumpkin spice latte.
and a pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah, no whip on the latte. I said hot.
How's y'all Sunday going so far?
It's going good. Just got out of church. Yeah. Something smells good here. I wonder. I think it's our restaurant over there. We hardly come to this other section. Only when we go to China Bistro. And Skater Brothers is over there. I've been to that grocery store. They're kind of pricey. It's part of the Kroger company. I think it's part of Ralph's. Oh, you want your straw so it doesn't get cold. employees here. I can see how busy they are. That I can see the number of employees in there, not that many. As compared to the one by the house, they got 20 million people and they don't know what the hell they're doing.
Thank you for waiting, guys.
No worries. This is my Americano, right? I mean, this is my pumpkin spice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Can I get 2 straws?
2.
2 straws.
Yeah.
And this is a tall decaf? Is it? It looks like.
That's tall.
This is the decaf Americano?
Let me have a look.
Yeah, because I can tell.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. Have a great day, guys.
Thank
You
you.
do the same. Careful, don't hold it from the top before it goes flying. Oh my God. Alright guys, we got our coffee. I got, which way do I want to go? I'm not familiar with this area. Alright, we got coffee. This time I got a hot pumpkin spice latte because I feel like I want something hot. So I'll see you guys. And Remy got his
Cookie crumble
cookie
frappuccino.
crumble frappuccino. And yeah, see you guys later. Peace. I'm trying to see what's open. All right. We are back home. We're back home from church. I'm still drinking my Starbucks. Remy, can you close this door, please? Because I know somebody's gonna want to disturb my peace. So let me lock myself in. So in case you were wondering, this is your girl Jackie. I'm back from church, aka Fabulous Jackie. Let's take off the glasses and find something that is transparent that you can see my eyes. So how's everybody doing? Church was good, if I may say so myself. Right, everything here, maybe this one, I think everything here is tinted. That's Gucci. Still dark. So church was good, like I say. You know, it's good to congregate with people. And that's what church is all about. It's all about congregation. Not to say you cannot stay home and listen to church home. When I stay home and try to listen to church home, I get distracted. I'm doing 20 other things, and whatever they're preaching, I kind of get it. Why don't I have any glasses here? Any transparent glasses? I'm looking at my glass drawer, guys. I'm like, what is she doing? I get distracted. I start doing other things. The hell? Now I have to go into my bedroom and maybe pick out all the glasses here. Have shades. Every last one of them. What? Yeah, that's why some of us go to church. I mean, I'm not speaking for everybody else, but some Tom Ford here. It's just transparent still. I have the other new Tom Ford ones that I just got. No. I want clear glasses. Yeah, all my Chanel clear glasses. They're probably in my room. Yeah, that's, I just wear this. I think this is transparent. This M&M. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I think this is good. But I have to clean it. So, anywho, as I was saying, church is all about congregation. We learn. Sometimes there's some things that we don't understand. Oh, could have wore this LV today to church, but I forgot where this was. I can be distracted, so forgive me, guys. Forgive more. But yeah, church is all about congregation. You get to learn. The pastor, you know, sometimes when you read the Bible, you don't quite understand. I mean, man wrote the Bible, FYI. It wasn't God that wrote the Bible, but a lot of people wrote the Bible. The book of Peter, John, all these people, they wrote their version of the Bible, and then it was combined. And it's through experience or prophecy of what they thought was happening back then. My vision. So you pastors out there, don't come for me. That's what I know. God didn't write. God gave Moses the 10 Commandments. God did not sit down and write the Bible. That's why you have different books, different versions. Okay? They're all humans like us, of what they thought was going on back in the day. Civilization. The Western world brought this religion, Christianity, to us. In Africa, back in the day, there was no Christianity. It was all traditional. You learn through your ancestors. Okay. It's I don't know. Modern medicine is a little confusing. And that's why you got Muslims and you got Jewish people, because why the division? Why? Even in Christianity, why did the Protestants break away from the Catholic Church? That's why they call Protestants, because they didn't agree with what the Catholic Church was teaching the world. So they say, we're going to break out. So we got the Baptists, we got the Presbyterians, we got the Anglican, we have the Seventh-day Adventists. Those are all Protestants. They protest against the Catholic Church. So that's why sometimes when I hear about Pope and all this stuff, I was like, why do we worship one person? I mean, we worship God, Allah, you know. But let me get away from this politics of church. But I went to a boarding school, an all Christian boarding school. Okay. So the Protestants that protested against the Catholic Church, you know, the groups that I just called the Baptists, the Presbyterian, the Anglicans. Anglicans are usually, they still have a lot of the Catholic belief. Meanwhile, the Presbyterians and the Baptists don't have that belief. Even though the Anglican break away from the Catholic Church, they still maintain a certain decorum of Catholic beliefs. So that's why nowadays it's like it's really hard. I grew up as a Baptist. I was baptized a Baptist. I went to a Baptist boarding school. So I know the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, because we had to study the Bible in a Baptist school that was run by Americans. Okay? American Christians or whatever they call themselves. But yeah. But anyway, I'm saying to say that's why these days you have churches that are like Christian Center, Living Praise Christian Center, In His Presence. These are all still Protestants, but they don't want to they don't want to be under an umbrella of, oh, I'm a Presbyterian or I'm a Baptist, so I'm just going to go to a Christian school. Being that Catholics thought they were the only Christians, like all these other Protestants were not Christians. That's why they call them the Protestants. because they protested against some of the beliefs the Catholic Church was doing. So when I moved here in this area, it's hard to find. I found a Baptist church, First Baptist Church. It's kind of far. It's in the east side. And when we went to that church, the First Baptist Church, the diversity wasn't working for me. It's like I needed a church that had all kinds of people. I did not want to enter a church and everybody's looking at me like, huh? What? Why is she here? Few people of color. And I really wanted to join that First Baptist Church because they came to my door and they gave flyers. I said, oh, Baptist Church. Yay, yay, yay. So me and Remy went to that church 3 times. But the reason I stopped going to that church is during Trump's first era, the pastor was a Trump believer. And he was making fun of this CNN guy. Who's the guy at CNN? The lemon guy, whatever his name is. But I looked at Remy, I said, we ain't coming back here. Not that, it's like, you're a church, you're not supposed to pick sides, and that's when brutality was like going on against black people with the Floyd guy, Black Lives Matters, and the pastor wasn't going for that. So I said, ooh, wrong church. Let me find another church. And that's why you guys have seen us going to so many churches since we've been in this area for 5 years, and I was looking for a church home. Remy got baptized in Christian church. Is called Christian Center. Okay. So he got baptized there, and we decided that was going to be a church because it's a mixed bag. It's full of different denomination. You got Hispanics, you got blacks, you got white, you got Asian, you got Indian. Everybody goes to that church. Central Christian is what it's called. So we went there. Even though Remy was baptized there, I still felt like I was missing something. I was like, I still need another church. So when I lived in the other part of the valley, I used to go to a church called In His Presence, and Pastor Matt and his wife Desiree, they were Sherry from, the Sherry show. Before she became famous, she used to go to that church. I remember her when she was a struggling actress. And the twin girls from Sister, or whatever their name again, the Morris, they used to go to that church. That church was full of stars, and that's the church we used to go to. And sometimes I would go to another church called Living Praise Christian Center. I stopped going to that church because it was all about propaganda and raising money. They're always begging for money for church building. I pledge 1,000. They have people come in there and lie that they pledge a lot of money, but they never did. So I went back to In His Presence church because Pastor Mike used to be an actor. So his wife Desiree the same way. But anyway, fast forward, we moved to this part of town. We started looking for churches, and we went to a Baptist church. I liked that church. Was it a Baptist church? But they changed the name 3 times. So I said, okay, it's a big church, but there's hardly anybody in that church. And that pastor can preach. I swear to God, he can preach. I could just listen to him all day. He will preach. And what's his name again? Is this Jacob or Johnson? But he can preach. But I didn't like the fact that that particular church was super empty. You can't just, the congregation wasn't there. The mixing up was full of old people. Not that there's something wrong with old people. It was full of older people that if I was to join a ministry, they'll probably be on my, on my ass. And I did not want that. So we found another church in his Living Praise Christian Center here. We finally found one, and we went to that church, but that church is super far because of the fact that we were always late. Like when I say late, we were late. And it was run by a family. The husband and wife were the pastors, and then the son was a pastor. So it became like a family affair. And I don't like those kind of churches. It's like, oh no. I want a church that the congregation runs the church, not the family. So I stopped going over there. I just wasn't feeling it. Then we discovered, I went to the African store and they told me there's an African church. I said, okay, let's go to the African church, Remy. We have to find a church home in this place. Meanwhile, Remy has been baptized in Central Christian, which I love that church, but for some reason I felt like I was lacking something. So we went back. We went to the African church. It was a small church. It was mostly Nigerians, i.e. Yoruba people, which is where my dad is from. But as another thing, it was a husband and wife. They had 3 different pastors, but I feel like they were all Nigerians, and most of their preaching was geared to like you go to church, you have to bow when you see an older person. It was too traditional Yoruba culture, which I'm not used to because I'm not bowing. Even though my dad is Yoruba, I was from Nigeria. If you meet an elderly person, you have to bow, you have to curtsy and bow to them, and I wasn't doing that in church. So I said to myself, okay, this is trying. I love this church, but it's very trying that I have to, when I pass an older person, I have to curtsy, and I don't want to do that because I'm old myself, so why am I doing that? But anyway, the church, the first day we got there, we gave our information. The next day they start calling me, telling me they want to come visit. And when we went to church, they want to talk, they want us to wait outside. I was like, okay, pause. Push back, Jackie. I don't mind a church visiting me, but I don't want you to be calling me, telling me, we're trying to visit you. Can you let us know when is the best time to come visit you? No, I'm not Jehovah's Witness. So stay in your house and I'll stay in mine. So because of that, I shied away from that church. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go back to Central Christian, because at least that's one church that made me feel okay. I think God says, go back and give it a try. So I went back. They had missed us. They kept saying, oh, we miss you guys. Oh, and they used to text us and say, we haven't seen you guys in church. You know, hope all is well. See, now that's the kind of church I wanted. They were checking on us, making sure we were good. So when we went to church, they were happy to see us. It's like the prodigal son. We're back. And we were embraced, no question asked. So that's our church home in this area. Oh, cool. Just had to say that because they were like, Jackie, you've been to so many churches in this area. Yes, I was looking for a church home. I had to go back to where Remy was baptized, and that's what that is. But anyway, welcome to this boudoir. If you see me here, it means I have something new to share with you. In this channel, we do unboxing of luxury, non-luxury. If we like it, we buy it. We're not here to keep up with nobody but ourselves, because we are the Joneses. And this is the head, Mrs. Jones over here. My name is Jackie, in case you were wondering. This is Fabulous Jackie. All right. We keep up with ourselves. My pumpkin spice latte is cold. So I only have one unboxing to do today. I don't have much. Oh, and then I was gonna show you my Stuart Weitzman shoes. Every time I drink pumpkin spice latte, I get super thirsty. Oh, so but anyway, guys, this is where we show our what we have new in our closet. I bring stuff here. So as you can see, I'm wearing a pillbox hat. This reminds me of those ladies in church. You know what I can do? I could cock it on the side, so then it will become fashion. Look at here. Yes, let's cock it on the side. So let me show you what's new here. I meant to show you guys, I've been meaning to show you guys this chunky Stuart Weitzman brand new suede. It looks like this because it's suede. You know, you gotta brush it. It's Stuart Weitzman. This is new in my closet. I had thrifted this, I think, from Salvation Army. Do you guys know I haven't worn my Gucci shoes that I got from Salvation Army yet? And here, excuse me, fall is here. I've worn the Louboutins, but not the Gucci's. So this is like a gray suede. It was never used. I love the fact that it's chunky. I could have worn it today, but I wanted to, being that I was carrying my vintage bag, you know, I said, yeah, let me just wear my chunky Louis Vuitton. So this beautiful, I don't even remember how much I paid for this, but I know I haven't worn it. And when I was looking at my winter shoes, I saw this. I was like, okay, Jackie, you know, learn to wear some of your shoes. I need a suede brush to brush it. So this is new in this boudoir. Oh my God, talk about needing to brush the suede. It's suede, guys. That's why it's looking like this. It's brand spanking new. So this is new here. Nice. It will look good with pants, or I can even wear it with, you know, I don't know what you know. I can wear it with, like the dress I'm wearing today, a long dress, this Abercrombie and Fitch dress. I can wear it with that. Something long, just something that's not going to show my ankle as much. So there's a lot of decluttering that's going to come through this week. I am going to declutter a lot of stuff at this closet. I don't know, man. Like I said, I want to take away all my contemporary, even though most of them are in the case over here, because I do have a case. This case right here, I feel like I'm just gonna go in there, pull out some of all the stuff that I bought from Uptown Cheapskate, you know, some bags that I thrifted that I thought, oh my God, I'm gonna keep them. No, I'm not, because I'm never going to use them. So as you see today, your girl is carrying. Actually, when my husband made fun of this bag, it's like stuck in my head. It looks like a GRWM carrier or a toolbox. He'd be like, wait, where's it gone at? Look. So when I carried these tools today, I kind of felt self-conscious. I was like, oh my God, it looked like the GRWM should be in here. But it's a East West vintage Louis Vuitton, straight out of Japan. Got it on eBay. I was gonna get the black one, but being that my husband made fun of it, I'm like, who knows? I still might get it. Don't care what he thinks. Maybe not the black. I'm looking for it in red. If I see a red one or this one, or green or blue, like a bright color, not a basic color like black or brown, I have a lot of those. So I feel like if I find that in red, that would be amazing. All right, we have an unboxing to do. And oh, did the paper fall? Came out of this box. Hold on, wait a minute. This came out, this is DHL. It came out, let me cover my address. It came out of Japan, okay? Guys, if I tell you that I am collecting old epi leather bags, I have intuition, and you guys need to follow my intuition. When I was buying those Chloe Paddington bags, nobody ever told me that they were going to be reissued. Now they're selling for, you know, I forgot how much they're selling for, like what, 3,000-4,000? When back then they were only 1,200. But when I bought them at the rural, people were hanging their nose in the air, saying, ah, those are old. The same thing with the Marc Jacobs stamp bag, the Kiss Lock. People thought, oh my God, Jackie, those are old. Now, I wish you can go out there now and buy this for what it is. This, Marc Jacobs started the Kiss Lock before Coach decided to start doing it, okay? This is back in the day. When I was buying this bag, it's because I was trying to replace the ones that I had that was stolen from me a long time ago. So I went to the Real, and I had fallen in love with these bags, and now they are selling for a whole lot more money. You can't find it anywhere except you go pay retail. So I'm saying to say that is, I have an intuition. When I thrifted this Louis Vuitton Murakami Bobo bag, everybody says old, Jackie, old. Guess what? It's back. Murakami is everywhere. And it's selling, this particular bag is selling for $5,000. Okay, you can get it at the pre-love market for $3,000, $2,000. But Jackie thrifted this way back when, and she held on to it. I'm saying to say this. If you see me start buying stuff, I have a little fashion whisper in my head. You call it an intuition, you call it for what you want. But believe me when I tell you, these vintage bags that I'm showing you, they are gonna come back. And then you'll be like, oh my God, I should have gotten it. Because then now you go to eBay and they'll be charging you $1,500 or $500. So why not buy it now? I mean, it's quite luxury. You don't have to walk around and be in everybody's face with monogram, like, oh my God, monogram. These vintage epi leather bags, they're so quiet. The LV is right here. I put the charm just to zhuzh the bag a little bit. Look at what I got in here. This little triangle bag, east-west, can fit a lot of stuff. And then, you know, you got your little Louis Vuitton situation. It's not screaming like, oh my God, I'm carrying Louis Vuitton. It's a luxury bag that if you walk anywhere, put it on the table. If you know, it's quite luxury. If you know, you know. So I'm saying that to say, oh my God, Jackie, not another one. Yes, another one. Here's the box. So you guys remember, I have gotten this in green and I got it in brown. And I will be released or not to get a black one. A black. So everybody wants an MS bag. Don't we all want an MS bag? What is the difference between this Riviera Louis Vuitton bag? Yes, you know, like my husband said, where's the LV? I always have to show him. Then we have the luggage tag here. So the Louis Vuitton, the MS Birkin 35 was designed as a travel bag. So is the Louis Vuitton Riviera bag. Okay, so why is it that everybody is gravitating towards MS, which is astronomical, so very expensive, and affordable, quiet luxury Louis Vuitton is looking at you like, come on now, carry me. Okay? So this is what's new in my closet. There's 2 more colors I need. I need the red and I need the blue. Oh, I need 3 more colors and maybe the yellow. I want to have a collection like you guys saw. You see up here, when Jackie buys stuff, she buys them in different colors. Like, oh my God, the Hermes, she got them in different colors: red, cognac, orange, black. It's just my thing. If I like something, I will get it in different colors. Call me crazy. I call myself crazy, so you're not gonna say anything that your girl doesn't know already. So I made an offer for this bag on eBay, like I said. When I got this bag, I tried to make 3 different offers, but I was turned down. I'll be like, why? So, and they let you know these bags are from a site called Japanese Junk, because the Riviera bags be peeling on the inside. So because they're peeling on the inside, you know, they're selling them on eBay to get rid of them. But if you're somebody who does not mind fixing a bag, look at the inside of it. Yeah, this one is way better than the other ones that I got. This black one, I was impressed. But when they showed the picture, it showed little peeling. You can see that it's just, you just take like a real scissors or blade or sandpaper and you clean that up and get a magic marker and paint it black, and you have a luxury bag that you didn't pay an arm and a leg on. That, don't get me wrong, some of these bags on eBay are still retailing for $1,500, $900, $600, but those ones are in very good condition. The ones that the inside is peeling, you can get them for $400 and below. When she started a bid on this bag, she started a bid for $275. No, $295. She started the bid, and I knew I wasn't gonna win because a lot of them started a bid for this bag for that price, and I went up all the way to $350, and I was declined. The seller declines because somebody opted. I probably paid $400 or $5. I don't know how much they paid, but both of my bids were turned down because I'm a cheap girl. So eBay recommended, said there's another bag recommendation for you to bid on. So I bid for this one. Maybe she was asleep, I don't know. Her bid started for $298, and I took it to $3. I think I said to myself, don't play yourself, Jackie, just do $350, because $350 is where I was gonna go close to $4, but I looked at her description of this bag and it looked really good, better than the other ones that were even denying me. So when I bid $350, I just put my phone away. I was like, I'm sure they're gonna come and say decline, but she accepted. I was like, So when she accepted, your girl got it. I inspected this bag like you will not believe. This bag and the Riviera, this is one of the best ones. Look at the inside. It's really not even, you know, as compared to this one. The inside, I had to really do, not as much as the green one. I had to do some scrubbing. I even put an insert on this one because after scrubbing it, I dirtied the bag on the inside. I was like, now the inside is dirty. So, but the outside still looks good. Now this one I paid three something too. I forgot. So, but this one was my best. So I got that. Now the one that I really regret getting is the green one. because the green one doesn't have the luggage tag. Some of these bags have the luggage tag, and so, I guess it depends on how old they are, but these are all authentic. This green one gave me a run for my money to clean the inside, even though the inside is black, but it was super peeling, but I still got it. So when you see me collect these bags, quite luxury, it's just know something is in my brain telling me just keep collecting it. They're gonna, the Alma is already out there very expensive, so it's really hard to buy the Alma. You know, you guys remember I bought the Alma at the Real, the red one, for $700. That's the cheapest. Okay, that's the cheapest I could find. Even though I went to eBay, I found the Alma, but I was mad that I got this at the Real, because I could have got it for like $500, but I don't know if it would have been as good as this one from the Real. The inside is perfect, it's clean. So none of these bags come with a dust bag, so you know this one still has the Real tag on the inside. So there's a yellow one of this, but the handle looked like it was defective on eBay. But I said, do I want a yellow Alma? Because is this yellow? I don't know if I love this. I like this bag, but I love my Alma bags. So TBD on the yellow of this one. We don't know yet. But, and then we got the Speedies. It's another one, but the Speedies on eBay are super expensive, so it's the same thing as the Real, the Epi Leathers. This is from the Real. You guys have seen this, but I'm gonna keep showing it because your girl is collecting Epi Leather quiet luxury bags. I want the red or the green. I don't want the black because I have an Alma black, and then now I got a black Riviera, and then I got a two-tone drawstring in black. No, but I don't, even though I have a green drawstring and the green of this Riviera, I don't mind getting the green in this one, because I feel like these bags are good for traveling. You know, you can just shove it under your seat. They're so tough. You don't gotta baby them, you know. You don't. Alright. So yes, another, so now this is Jackie. Riviera, Alma. So here's my handheld bag. They did that. I feel I can actually wear this to church, but this one, no. I will wear this, run around town, go shopping, maybe even travel with. But this one, going out to eat, go to church, yeah. So there's, you know, there is a method to my madness. They were like, okay, Jackie, what's with the madness? All right, so now let's compare a Riviera to an MS bag. Let's get my black MS Croc. Oh, child, I'll kill my own self. What's the difference? This is good for traveling. This is good for traveling. These bags were designed as travel bags. So was the Riviera. You're on an island in the Riviera in France, and you just like, my Louis, my MS. What's the difference? But you pay a lot more money for this than you pay for this. Okay, they're giving you the same situation, handheld. not shoulder, just handheld. I'm letting you guys know that you don't have to break the bank to look good, but you still have a luxury bag. It's just a quiet luxury. It's not screaming Louis Vuitton, but if you know your brands, you know. Now, we all love to carry our MS bag because we want to feel validated, don't we? I'm like, oh my God, she has an MS, means she's rich. No. Where's the black version? Where's my black version? Okay. Okay, here's my black. These are all 35s. Working Louis. Old handhelds. You go into a beautiful high-end shishi poo. Everybody look at you because as somebody who's been in retail, we judge people. We used to judge people by the bags they carry to see if they have money, so we don't waste our time. Like, oh my God, girl, you can't afford this bag. Stop wasting my goddamn time. So we'll look at the bag that you carry. And that's why some of these people carry these bags to be validated. Am I one of those people? Probably. Sure. I ain't gonna lie. But you can come through with this. They'll be like, oh, old money. She ain't nouveau rich. She's old money. She's not brand new. She's not JJC. Johnny just come. Do you know what JJC means? Africans, Johnny just come. It means you just came to the Western world. You came right out of the village. But if they'll be like, she's been around. Her bag is vintage. So she know what she's doing. Oh, cool. Yes. So enough of me talking, because you can tell your girl has been talking and talking. Needless to say, I love this bag. My next purchase of this will be either the red or the blue. But I think I want to go the Alma in the yellow. After I get all my collections of this Riviera bag, then I will change this whole floor. I will put all my Rivieras, take some of those big totes that are up there, i.e. some Louis Vuitton ones, take those down or put them in the corner and put my Riviera ones next to the Hermes so they can make sense. Yes, my Dior book totes are all gonna come down, and I will line my Rivieras so that when I want to wear a particular color, because right now they're just down here looking all crazy, but I'm not going to show you guys because I ain't going to play myself. But yeah, so when I need a particular color, I could just look up there and pull it down. Yes, I can literally even travel handheld underneath my seat. I can even put it on my carry-on. This bag is deep. You can put a lot of stuff in here. So that's what's new in here. This one bag that I bought that I don't know what to do with it. I got this from the Real. This little bitty flat epi leather. That's when I started saying, okay, Jackie, I want to collect epi leather. This thing is just like, I look at it, I was like, okay, I'm just going out to church or wherever. It's more like I think I'll wear it as a clutch. Oh, a cute little handheld. But anyway, that's it. I'm still talking. So guys, that's what I got to show you today. I don't have anything. We might be going out to eat, but I wanted to go have somewhere. Look like I'm having tea because I look very British with this pillbox hat right here. I got this hat from Timo. I didn't know it had all this embellishment, but they have some plain ones. So I feel like I will get the burgundy one. They weren't that expensive. I think they were like $8 or $7. and so I can just play with them. Like you see, I don't cock it on the side. Maybe I get a black one too, or we can wear, I think I wore it in the middle today. Very traditional, but I think this part right here is very fashion, very chic. So guys, I keep saying so guys, we've come to the end of this show and tell. It wasn't much, but that's all I got for you today. I gotta go eat. I don't know if we're going out to eat. It depends on my husband. He sets the tone of, you want to go out to eat? No, the playoffs. I'm watching my game. Then I'll be like, okay, Remy, let's order something because your girl ain't cooking today. No, I'm not going to nobody's kitchen. But we do have leftover Chinese from Dragon Garden. Yummy. Maybe. And then there's another Chinese place that's in the other part of town called Hunan. We went in there and I took a video, and I've never posted that video. I want you all to see that Chinese food. Ugh, yummy. It's the best ever. But anyway, I hope you guys like my video. Please give me thumbs up. And if you, I will probably try to find a Riviera bag on eBay, so show you guys how much I paid. That is if I don't forget, because sometimes I tell you these things and then once I leave here to go decompress or, you know, get back to my normal self, because I'm Cinderella at the end of the day. When 12 o'clock hits, this girl is going to become a pumpkin. I ain't lying. But anyway, so I'll probably forget because I'll be like, oh my God, I want to drink a beer. Oh, I'm tired. Let me take a nap. Let me watch a little bit of YouTube. Then Remy is editing my video and then I forget. After he's done work so hard, then he'll be like, I'll be like, oh my God, Remy, you forgot to do this. He'll be like, Mom, you never told me. Then I feel bad. I'm like, don't worry about it. But anyway, let me stop talking. You don't done talking. Let me stop talking. Yes. But anyway, I'll see you guys and I love you. Please share my video and give me thumbs up. If there's anything, if we're going out to eat, if my husband is not watching this game, I'll bring that to you. If not, this is it for me. I appreciate you and I love you. Please, please, please like my videos. Like my videos, and you can hype it so that people will know, like, oh, she's somebody. Hype the video. Let's hype. Don't just watch me. There's a hype. First you like, then you hype. Just hype the video and YouTube will say, okay, Susan, so hype your video. Then I'm like, yay, my sisters, my queens with the crown, hype my videos. You guys hype my videos. I appreciate you. And if you're new here, just subscribe. It's nothing but a sisterhood here. We know each other. You guys are not subscribers. You're my sisters and my brothers at the end of the day. I don't see you as subscribers. I see you as my sisters and brothers from another mother. Okay, I love you to the moon, and we come back together. Okay, stay blessed and have a blessed Sunday. And thank God we had to see this day. All right, guys, I love you. Au revoir, à tout à l'heure, all that good stuff. Goodbye and see you later. That's what I said in French, in case you were wondering. Okay, ciao, bye. Au revoir.